a CDO in my world fully embraces every facet of data within an organisation in really two key dimensions. A CDO would cover off risk management, that is perhaps heavily regulated risks, and also any other risks related to, for example, data of children under the age of 16 and that type of thing, of minors, these type of considerations. So it's the risk side, and also the value unlocked, the predictive value unlocked. How much more business can be generated through customer relationships, through product mix and the like. I think analytics is driving that offensive. So the theme of big data has been a really good one. I think it's been a healthy one. It may be somewhat overhyped. I think in the future we won't call it big data. I think we'll just call it data. It's just how we do data depending on the size. But the unlock of value will generate a great offensive opportunity for the CDO role to drive fresh value. Defensive, I think the defensive side of the CDO role, I think people might view that more like a gun to someone's head. That's an expression I've heard in banking circles. We do it because we have to, not that it really provides a lot of value. So I think the pendulum will swing to the offensive. In the words of someone else I'd been chatting with the CIO role developed over many years, and it took quite a while for those of us who've been around long enough to understand that it took a while to get some traction for the CIO role. So right now we're in this early hiatus period where there's a lot of interest around big data, and people are trying to understand, do I need a chief analytic officer? Is that something that I need? Or do I need someone more encompassing, managing the risks as well as the value unlock? And that could be in the ilk of a CDO style role. So that's definitely, I believe, that's definitely the immediate trend. In the short term, we'll see that emerge. And I think ultimately, I may have mentioned this earlier, this is around data asset management. That's been, I think, a fairly underdone theme. So data asset management in the true sense of an asset class and the monetisation of data. I think the CDO role will also move in that offensive value unlock and the true monetisation of information. And I think that's where we're all heading very, very rapidly. Look, I think the Chief Analytics Officer is first and foremost one to drive insights into the business, and that is the value unlock. Okay, so what products are selling in what regions better than others, what events might be affecting sales. So being able to gather those insights and the knowledge, and also being predictive, moving from rear view understanding to predictive. So this is the realm of the Chief Analytics Officer, or the head of the analytics world. In contrast, the Chief Data Officer would also need to understand that world is under control, yes, and the analytics world is a vibrant, agile, accessible, productive world. But the Chief Data Officer is also mindful of the risks, and I've mentioned that it's not unusual for every dollar of analytics value to be extracted, $2 is lost due to poor data quality inherent in the business. And so the Chief Data Officer is really out to recover that damage and also gather in the productive uplift of analytics as well.